Who is this? Frogz Master. Wait a minute, what was that guy named again? Frogz Master. Is this actually the one and only and true Frogz Master? It is I, Frogz Master. Hey everyone, this is Frogz Master. We're doing a Frogz Rarity explanation video. Got quite a bit of frogs lined up here. Let's get into it. You'll see what I'm doing once I start. It's a real video right here. This isn't some silly little video, no. This is an actual video for once. You know, I don't do many of those anymore. Okay. Into Club. Purple. Shiny. The one that's not Ryden. It's being way too specific. That's what I won't do with any of these. I'm going to be straightforward and we're going to get through it quick. That way it's not annoying. Like a certain video with frogs that were exclusive, question mark. I think you know what video I'm talking about. It's not going to be like that. Purple in the Club. Why is he so common? Well, the song In the Club, it's got 1 billion views now, but it's pretty much 2 times as popular as Candy Shop and Just a Little Bit, which were also 50 Cent songs just like In the Club. So, makes him a Frogz that everybody wants. Also, when he was released, In the Club was still a modern song, which some of you may have not even known. In the Club came out in 2003. So, for the fuzzy ones, it was about 2 years old. For the shiny, 3. So, it would make sense that a lot of people would want this. Plus, he's got so much on him. A lot more compared to these two. I mean, yeah, because he's got 2 shirts. Plus, he has the ring. Now, with Candy Shop, he's not rare. But here's the thing. Candy Shop was still a very popular song by 50 Cent. It has about 600 million views now. Of course, when these came out, YouTube was still very new. I know that, but the song was still known. People just, I guess they just got it from, or they just knew it from the radio. They probably had popular songs on the radio a lot more often back then, rather than like all songs that are on now. That maybe they only played newer songs then to try to get the newer songs more popular. I don't know, but YouTube was still new, so I don't know if the Candy Shop music video was on YouTube. But Candy Shop is still a popular song, I would say. It makes him not really that rare. But this one is obviously still more common than him. Just a little bit. He's definitely not as common as these two. Now, I really wouldn't call him... I guess you could call him rare. I don't remember if I have him as rare in my video of him. I don't know if I have rare in the title. I don't remember. But Just a Little Bit is not as popular of a song as Candy Shop and In the Club. Just a Little Bit is definitely not as popular. It's not unpopular. And you see videos of this Frogz, you know, from like 2006 and 7. There's a few, but still, there's definitely more videos of these guys back when they were in the stores. And with Candy Shop, there's the thing with him being inappropriate. There's still more videos of Purple in the Club, though, so whatever. And I know there's the other colored versions of these. You would think with all the stuff on Candy Shop, there'd be a video of a blue Candy Shop in a store, but no. I don't know what to say about that. I'm not getting into that. This is just with the Rarity. As good as I once was. He is very rare. Like, very rare. I don't think people actually realized it till about 2015 or so. Now, the song As Good As I Once Was, I think it's actually called I Ain't As Good As I Once Was, but Jemmy referred it as to As Good As I Once Was. That song is not popular, which would make sense because he's very rare, right? 5 O'Clock Somewhere, on the other hand, compared to this song, 5 O'Clock Somewhere is more popular. Much more popular. You know, compared to him. These 3 songs are more popular than this, but still, it made this Frogz more noticeable, more people got it, and then you still see more today. And yeah, He's Not Rare. These guys seem really bright. There's a lot of light on them. I mean, I've got them like pretty much under it. I guess that makes sense. Okay, we're going on to some 80s now. This frog right here, at least now we're noticing, he's not rare at all. He's actually really common. The song We're Not Gonna Take It, it's pretty well known, especially recently, actually. I've been seeing that song in a lot of memes recently. But still, even back then, it was doing better. There's not really any videos of it from 2007 from what I'm aware of, but still, you see more of him now. I know he wasn't quite as easy to find in like 2015, 2014. I'm not sure why it was different then. Just something with all the people that got it, bringing it out of storage or whatever. I don't know. It's going to get confusing if I think about that, but song is kind of popular when you compare it to other old 80s songs from around that same year, I guess. I don't know. No, We're Not Gonna Take It's not the most popular 80s song, but people still know it. And so, He's Not Rare. I Can't Drive 55. So this guy is common. He's very common. He is not as common as Purple in the Club, but oh boy, he's common. Now, the song, I don't think it's the most popular song, but it's not unpopular. And you know, it might be more popular than We're Not Gonna Take It, because We're Not Gonna Take It isn't, like I said, that popular. But I Can't Drive 55, of course, would have been more popular back then. So, makes some more common now, right? Right. Now, Maniac. This one is more rare. It's not too rare. It's still rare. Song Maniac. Again, it's kind of like these other two. It is popular, but I just don't think it's that popular. But it's more popular. It's more popular than Whip It My Sharona. Now, My Sharona is actually a song that came out in 1979. Or whatever, technically 80s. Let's just call it that because Jemmy said so. This is, I don't know. I don't hear anyone talk about the song Maniac now. I really never do. So that could make this, that could make this more rare now. That could be the reason, maybe. Now, bet you can't do it like me. Nobody talks about this song. I've never heard one person talk about this song that wasn't someone from the Jemmy community. Never. Makes sense. He's very rare. No one has ever talked about this song. It's not even a popular song. I know it isn't. And the original song doesn't even sound as good as the Jemmy version. And that's a fact. Everyone agrees with me on that. That's why he's so rare. It's because no one cared about that song when it came out. I could see why. It doesn't sound the original song does not sound that good. Now, the Ryden Frogz, he's weird. He is definitely weird. This Frogz is rare. I don't think he's very rare. Some people say that. He's not very rare. But the song Ryden, it is popular. Now, the only thing I can really come up with here is the reason why he's still rare, but Ryden is popular, is because, you know, Ryden, the song, kind of got more popular because of memes rather than the song itself. So this happened later, after the frog had been out. So that, I think, kind of wraps it up with him. That's why he's more rare. But he's still not that rare. I don't think he is. I don't think he's very rare. I think he's more rare than him. I think as good as I once was, I think he is more rare than him too, definitely. I don't think he's very rare. That's just what I think. I know not everyone agrees with me on that, but whatever. All right. The holiday frogs, seasonal ones. Christmas Frogz, just using him here. Don't need to get the other two. They're in the back. Oh, wait, I'm an idiot. I don't have the other one. And I'm not talking about that caroling one. That's not Frogz. I don't know why I just said the other two. Whatever. I'm probably thinking of the Crazy in Love back there. These are actually original songs. At least this one actually has more of an original song. His song is actually like all original. It's Christmas time, that's what he sings. Although the other two, I mean, they're not original songs, but they are original remixes of that song, if you know what I mean. Now, because his song is very different, I think that's why he's not as rare, because people were just a little more interested into it because they weren't expecting it to sing a song like this that they've never heard. Maybe that's why they got it. There are videos of him from like 2008. Quite a few actually. I think there's about 7 or 8. Maybe not quite 7, maybe like 6. But hey, he's not that rare. But still, not nearly as many videos of him as there are some of the ones back there. Okay, Evil Ways. Now, Evil Ways is a pretty old song, from what I know anyway. Sounds like it is. I've never heard anyone talk about that song before, which is probably why this thing is so rare. This might be my most rare Frogz, besides the factory error in the club. Factory error explicit in the club, I should say. But look, this thing, still one of my most rare ones. I know that for sure. Every year I just know it even better than the last. Evil Ways was not a popular song. No, definitely not. And no one talks about it now. Just like Bet You Can't Do It Like Me, I've never heard anyone talk about the song. It's not even talked about that much in the Jemmy community. Only with like a couple of items, but that's it. And there's barely any videos of it. There's really not. There are a couple that are old, but they're actually from collectors, I think. I think there's one video of it, although it's kind of recent. And I think it was just a video put up for wherever it was sold, which wasn't eBay, I think. Probably some other weird selling app. I don't know. I know iFrogz, he was trying to get it. But hey, I already have it, doesn't matter. But look, it's very rare because no one cared about it because it sang Evil Ways, and no one knows what the song Evil Ways is. So, as you can see, that was quite a lot of frogs, but we got through it, I would say, quick enough. I know, it's 15 minutes. That's fine, though, because I think I explained Frogz Rarity the real way. Again, just to try to make this little theory sounding really good. My Sharona and Whip It. Two 80s songs. Again, My Sharona technically, let's just say 80s. They're both, to be honest, they're not popular 80s songs. They're not. And both of those frogs are definitely not common. These three. All their songs are more known than Whip It and My Sharona. And these three are not as rare as those two. Maniac is rare, but when you compare it to those two, she's not as rare. Again, we all know we've heard 5 O'Clock Somewhere as a song more than As Good As I Once Was. So, he more common than him. More people get him than him. More people get these three than Whip It and My Sharona. You get it? I explained it. This is an amazing video because it goes over it so well and so perfectly. Come on, I didn't mess that up. Great video. Give it a like. Something that's gonna happen though. I don't need to get into it. Okay, peace.